Okay, we just hit 16,000 miles a little bit ago on my last business trip. It within one trip went from 20 to 15 to 10 in a pretty short amount of time. So I'm going to change it. Let's take a look at what's on the stick. We filled it up at the beginning of the oil change interval, and let's see how much oil it used. And it's going to be 75, 15. 8,500 miles is about between 8,500 and 9,000 is what the oil life monitor gave me on this run, which is a little bit below the maximum of 10,000. So let's go check it out, take a look. Okay, so not much consumption. A few of these hash marks. I estimate that to probably be, what, half a quart and 8,000 miles, including towing. So I would call this vehicle pretty tight on oil. That was full to just slightly right above right sitting on the top of the line. So, and it's still gold. I can see through the oil to the back hatch marks, or hash marks, or whatever you want to call them. So we used 1, 2, 3, 4 of those marks. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to time a topside oil suck out to see exactly how long it takes. Guys have asked me, hey, can you time this and tell me how long it takes? So we're going to see. Okay, I just fed the tube in. We're going to go start. Okay, let's go. And what you have to do is basically create a vacuum. So we're going to pump this. Create a vacuum so we get a good flow here. See the oil coming up the tube. There we go. And let's see how long it takes to empty this. This is a 5.7 quart sump. Looks like we got a pretty good flow. This oil's warm, not hot per se, but warm. Had a trip to the bank, which is a mile away, so 2 miles on it. Not ice cold, but not hot either. So, and we've got a good vacuum built up, and let's take a look at the speed that this is coming in. Pretty good clip. Continue to pump. You can see it dripping off the inside here. In there, see it coming in. So we're going to keep putting some pressure in here. Keep it up until she sputters. I think we're about max pressure there. You hear the overflow buzz off. But we're going to keep it up until it sputters. Coming in pretty quick. So we'll come back to you in a second. Real quick, we're at 5 minutes. And I guess that's about 1.5, or let's call that 1 quart. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. And we'll see, it's 5.7 quarts, so never did bother to graduate this or think much about it, but I just took the cap off the top. I could have done that earlier and would have probably got a little bit more flow. So, and we're about, we'll see. I think we're going to be about 15 minutes door to door on this whole deal. Okay, all in there. Survey says, come on. $12-minute oil change. Now, some of you guys may say, okay, but the B1 is supposed to be a filter, a rotation, and the oil change, and you're right. However, I already did the rotation a couple thousand miles ago, and I swapped out the factory rock catcher filter with the Fram Ultra early on. So I've actually got an extra cycle on that despite the B1. So there you go, guys.